Hi, happy you're here. Get comfy and let's get started. Sit at My Grave, Season 2, Chapter 11. What he craved were answers. Anything to steer him in the right direction. My life's been way too void of that lately, Arden thought to himself. With urgency, he shook himself out of that draining self-sulk and placed his focus back to what was happening in the moment. Jazia? Arden whispered. Even the sound of his own voice in that hair-raising dark was enough to cause his heartbeat to pick up. Moments like these were what worried him, and brought him back to that dulling self-doubt that had been clouding his very being. As much as Arden felt guilty and desperately wanted his brother back, he didn't think about trying to back out of all this. If he messed up so badly in the first place that he got his brother killed, what if he just screwed up worse? Arden Adler, you've been very eager to speak with me, haven't you? The voice forced Arden's back up straight, his grip so tight his knuckles went pale. He wasn't going to back down this time. He'd been much too compliant without ever truly getting the answers he wished for. What do I need to do? Arden questioned. He willed his voice to stay strong, even through the hushed tone he was demanded to use in the silent room. Arden heard the distant rumble of laughter. Tell me! Arden growled out. Gotten bold, have we? Or is it desperation? Jazia taunted. Please, do allow me to explain. As you know, you are the cause of your brother's untimely death. This is an unnatural occurrence. There is an important but fragile line of how these things operate, and sometimes disturbances and people like you screw it up. That being said, there are other little incidents that could use some correcting, Jazia disclosed. Although Arden listened closely, hanging on to every word, his mind still got caught up with hearing he was the cause of his brother being gone. As much as he heard or blamed himself for it in private, openly listening to it being said to him always gave him a sinking heaviness that was hard to ignore. Now then, Jazia spoke. The tone yanked Arden back into the conversation, once again bearing down his own guilt. I'm correcting my mistakes, he reminded himself. Your job will be helping me bring souls to the afterlife. There are people wandering around here who have outstayed their welcome. Getting these things back in balance may allow me to also fix back your little problem. Everything goes back to its natural state. Do you understand? Jazia questioned. Arden frowned. People who were supposed to already cross over were still walking around? He was confused. Every time he spoke to Jazia, he felt like he was opening a new world, and even with as much as he read and studied, sometimes he felt like his knowledge was barely a drop in an endless ocean. Well, where is he then? I don't know where he was supposed to go after his death, but if he's meant to be alive right now, what's happening to him? Where's my brother? He tried to make sense of everything. Jazia had explained what it fed off of, and how there was a blockage between it and touching the mortal world, and how long it took to get past that. If this was the only way Jazia could help and get things back on track, return Reed back to everyone, he just had to prepare himself to do so. However, even with the hope to get him back here, he was still ghastly curious about his brother's whereabouts right now. I'll do it, Arden muttered. Of course you will, Jazia responded easily. Arden was about to speak again, but a familiar burning sensation in his chest prevented that. Bringing these poor souls to me won't be an easy task. They're stuck in these fleshy prisons. You must cut open the seal to free them to their rightful place. Give them peace, Jazia clarified. Arden swallowed stiffly, taking a slow breath from his nostrils, trying to process everything. Your mark will make it easier as you go, but to actually complete these tasks, you'll need one more piece of the puzzle, Jazia spoke. Arden could feel his stomach churn. He shifted his body, trying to remain alert and seem audacious. but he couldn't just forget that nagging discomfort he felt. "My mark?" Arden questioned quietly. "Consider it a gift. This won't be easy, and you aren't in the best condition to go play hero for your brother." "Lift your shirt," Josiah instructed. Arden did as he was told, seeing the little marking on his chest had become more visible. He didn't pay much attention to it normally, didn't even realize it was there till recently, and still, when it became more noticeable, he believed it to be a bruise from Ted. It still wasn't that noticeable, especially there in the dark, but it was definitely there, like a fading-in tattoo. Arden grazed his hand over it. The ache and burning sensation he felt at his first visit to the gravesite, and the occurrence of that feeling recently, was there more prominent. A swelling sense of dread rose in him as he stared at it, fingers seeming to glue to his chest. This was a good thing, but it filled him with opposing feelings.